Home Bargains, of all places, is their new craft beer range called Taproom. There we go. Taproom craft beer. This is their Hazy IPA. And it says, grab your glasses and flower headbands. We're going to the festival. And what better way to accompany music and good vibes than a juicy IPA to enjoy with friends? Peach and tropical orange notes fly high like a banner in the wind, while grapefruit sings softly in a hazy glass. This is the sound of summer and it's music to our ears. The hop profile is Simcoe, Mosaic, Equinox and Cascade. And it's 3.7%. So yeah, quite interesting that Own Bargains went down the own brand route. Doesn't say on the back who actually makes it. Kind of disappointing in that respect. Yeah, brewed exclusive in the UK for TJ Morris, the owners of Own Bargains. So we'll see what it tastes like. 3.7%. I hate it when they don't give credit. You know, give credit. If it's a bad beer, you probably wouldn't want the credit. But if it's a good beer, then why not? Yeah, it's doing my nutting. So, summer in a glass. Good carbonation. Golden pour. Very bit of a sporadic white head on it. Is it? Oh right, strange. Might be internet connection playing up sometimes, you know. You sometimes get that. Yeah. Lovely pour, isn't it? 3.7%. I didn't realise it was that until after I'd picked it off the shelf and plonked it in front and wrote it out. Then I looked at it and thought, oh, 3.7. Okay, a good hoppy nose on it. Yeah, it looks a bit watery, doesn't it? There's one of them that everyone's been slating. I'm not sure if it's the light lager, but I'll get there in the end. Yeah, a good nose. I'd say it's got a good nose on it. Hoppy, tropical nose. Peach and tropical orange. We'll see. Ooh, it's got a taste to it, hasn't it? It's different. We'll see how it goes. All that fire's doing my nutting. I do apologise. I'm going to turn it off in a minute. Fucking pig. That's it. Oh, that's better. Good evening. Always been a lifelong Forest fan. Yeah. Not that it does you much good these days. I mean, I was a Forest fan when Forest were the best in the world. You know, what we did when Cloughie, them first few years was amazing, you know. Unbelievable. Nowadays, we just seem to struggle, spend loads of money, but don't get nowhere. Hopefully, Chris Hughton is the right manager. Hopefully. We need Pep Guardiola at Nottingham Forest. I don't think he'd come, funnily enough. So a different pour. Like you said, you felt it was a bit thin, a bit watery. Huddersfield Down. Oh dear. Look after Lolly. On the taste wise, it's not bad on the taste. Can't say as I'm getting the peach and the orange much though. Not at the moment. there's a funny taste to it as well. There's a real, and the element, I can't tell what it is I'm tasting, but it's you know. Let me turn my gas off. I can smell gas. I want to blow up the shed. That's better. Oh, just turn the fire off and it stinks of gas in here now. Yeah, it's different. We'll put it down as different. Yeah, and the gas is put me off my nose as well. Good evening again. Yeah, it's a taste of summer. It's a cheap taste of summer. You know, you can see what Own Bargains are doing. They're trying to bring out beer that's cheap. Trying to do what Aldi, Lidl and all the others do. It came on for 20 minutes earlier. It was lovely. And now it's definitely on the way out. I mean, I've been using it all winter doing beer reviews, so I'll have to go and spend the money and go and get another bottle. And obviously it's barbecue season soon, so it's steaks on the barbie. Cook a nice steak. This is 3.7%. This is quite a thinner water, you know, on the mouthfeel, certainly thinner. Yeah, I have to agree with that. What you've just said there. Oh, we're back. Oh dear. Good evening. So, I don't know what's going on with the internet tonight. That's twice it's gone off on me. God knows why. You know, I'm on 4G as well, so why it keeps doing what it's doing. Yeah. So thinner mouthfeel. Oh, the barbecue reviews. Yeah. When I'm cooking, actually cooking as I'm reviewing. Good evening. Clockwork Tangerine. Ooh. Yeah, it's a good time to keep your eye out on Tesco's, because obviously that new range is coming in Monday. And so the new range is coming in Monday. So everything they're getting rid of, they're going to start whopping it down in price if they haven't already. My local Tesco's, they've reduced the beer section and it's crap at the moment. At Tesco's, yeah, they're gonna do the low. They're gonna get rid of a load of their beers. They're bringing all new stuff. Yeah, a load of new beers and a load of new 4-packs. But funnily enough, the Tesco's where I go to, they've actually reduced the craft beer section by half. So it doesn't bode well. Hopefully, they're moving the shop round massively. So hopefully, in the end, it'll go back to it. Crafty hen. Oh, you can't beat the crafty hen. Oh. And if it was still about, Hen's Tooth was absolutely brilliant. It was a 7.3% bottle conditioned, better version of the ends. I mean, I wish that Green King, aka Moorland, would bring out all their hen range. You know, the mulled hen, the spooky hen, the autumnal one, nutty hen. Yeah, I think it depends where you are in the country if you're going to get all these beers. And I've got to say, like with Lidl just recently, at Christmas, my local Lidls did not get that Belgian pack that was supposed to be coming back out. I've never seen it. And in the recent beer festivals they've done, I've not seen half the beers that were supposed to be out. Hoppy hen as well, yeah. See, my Tesco's is a big, what they class as a big Tesco superstore, but they've moved the pop onto the beer aisle. And I mean, it's sacrilege for one. And but hopefully, once they've moved all the shop round and got it all sorted, that it will return to normality. Yeah, the Belgian pack was nice. 6 beers for 13 quid. If you went to a local beer shop, you'd be paying 4 or 5 quid for each beer. So, decent price. I mean, that beer haul I got today was outstanding for beers. Good evening. Valencia. Wow. It's got to be a bit warmer there than it is in the UK. Especially in this beer room, it's a bit chilly. Got to say. Oh, yeah. So, I've never seen dragon soup in any shop I've ever been in. Never. Never. It's 3.7%. It's, I've got to say, it is a bit thinner on the mouthfeel, if I'm being honest. Good evening. Yes, I did. Yeah. Low cost. Actually put the wrong address on. It went to my neighbour 2 doors up. But he actually, fair play to him, he actually rang up Low Cost, or Smiling Grape as the name is, rang them up and said, I've got a delivery here. I didn't order it. It's somebody called, obviously me. And then Low Cost Beer actually told him it's for your neighbour 2 doors down. We put the wrong address on. So it's funny, isn't it? I just thought it was DHL being idiots, or someone from DHL making out they delivered it and they were going to have it. And it was a massive box, 25 beers in there, so they'd have had a good booze up on it. Oof. Good evening. So yeah, I mean, the neighbour. Good evening, Mr. Strong and Co. Didn't even see you come in. Yeah, the neighbour, I mean, thank God he's honest. You know, I've got a neighbour 3 doors down and 1 across the road, and they're about as dishonest as they come. So, you know, it was lucky, because some of the beers were amazing. If you haven't, obviously I'm not going to talk about it on this review, but if you watch that Low Cost beer haul video, the amount of decent beers on this, 16% beers. Oh. So yeah, it's a different beastie, this is. I mean, the wife will be happy because I'm not getting steaming. That's about all I can say about it, really. It's yeah, it's summery. And there's the bell. For those new, there's the bell, the famous bell. And yeah, I do apologise if there's kids in the background or your wife and they turn around and say, what the hell's that? I do apologise. It's like being in a pub. Yeah. Just imagine someone's wife saying, what have you got on there? Who's that idiot ringing the bell? So yeah. So quite a good opening. Good evening. Yeah, there was some good. Yes, some of them will be coming on the website, I think. Yeah, I definitely think so. There's some stunning beers in that beer hall. Those Glen Affric brewery beers. Oh, in fact, let me just pick one up because. So the 3 beers that really tickle the old raggy. Oh, it kills you when your team's losing, doesn't it? We're playing Luton tonight. We need to win. Keep getting up that division. As a Forest fan, obviously. So yeah, Glen Affric Brewery, the Big Yin. Look at that ABV. Whew. Whiskey barrel aged Scotch ale, 14.4%. And then there's this one. I do apologise to Owen Bargains. A rum barrel aged Dubel, Belgian Dubel, at 15.8%. Look at that bad boy. Whew. I'm not drinking that on a school night. I don't want another bollocking off the wife. It's just not worth the hassle. And then a whiskey barrel aged Cronachan ale. I'm not even sure what a Cronachan is. 9.8%. So yeah, I think that 16% is getting reviewed at the weekend. Whew. Or 14% rather, not 16, 14. But yeah, some cracking beers. And it's well worth keeping an eye out on low cost. You know, they do. Even their draft beers. Now the ciders have gone. You know them little draft beers, they do 8 draft beers for 15 quid. You pay a £5 delivery if you don't pass the, you have to pay 40. If you pay 40 quid, you get free delivery. But even if you get them 8 draft beers for 15 quid, all the ciders have gone now. The water's gone, as far as I remember. Yeah, the sparkling water, I wasn't keen on that, to be fair. I've still got half a bottle of it. I tried to give it away to GoTed the other day, once, haven't it? But anyway, yeah. And for 20 quid, you can't go wrong. 8 different drafts, 3 30ml bottles. And some of that stuff you don't see. Yeah, thanks not wanting it. Yeah. I'll drink it one night. Hipster IPA? No, I am. So, yeah, the nose actually, to be fair, the nose on this was really good. It was quite hoppy. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't want to buy any more than 1 or 2 of anything if I can. Rightio. I think I've probably got it then. I might have it. So, I've got the Dovestone IPA there. I've got the Craft Lager, Taproom. Yes, the Hopster. There we go, yeah. I don't need any more than 1 of each anyway. I need to drink more. I need to start flying through these reviews. I might have to do 4 or 5 reviews a day soon. Camden Ale. Yeah, I've had Camden Ale before. Quite not bad, not too bad. It's funny how people like different beers. I think, was it the light lager's the one everyone's been slating? But obviously we've all got our own taste, no one beer. I mean, some people like the weaker stuff. I mean, this is pretty standard, to be honest. Downtown Moby Dick. Cheers. Good evening. So this obviously is from Home Bargains. The new Home Bargains range. There we go. That's better. And you can see it now. And in the Raggis tap room there. Yeah. You can tell it's a cheaper beer. It's thinner on the mouth. I mean, you do get the peach and orange, to be fair. It's just that it's a bit more subtle. The nose is quite strong. I mean, it's okay. I won't say it's special. It's certainly not a top 10 beer, that by no means. You Reds, definitely. Good evening. It's a decent enough beer. That's what for what it is. Favourite Audi beer? Oh dear. Now you're talking. Oh, dinner. I'm having, what am I having? The family are having lasagna. I can't stand the stuff. So I'm having mushroom and beef and mushroom quarter-pounders. Found them the other day. So I'm having them in a cob with a bit of Stilton cheese on the top. Jobs are good. And 2 cobs, or 2 rolls, depending on what part of the country you're in, or even 2 baps if you're from that sort of the country. We're all fans of the football, aren't we? You know, and it's only the people like Man City who get away with it all because they're winning everything. Chicken roast totty. TK. You can't beat Baps, can you? As for favourite Audi beer, I would say the toffee ale that they did, not the coffee one wasn't that good, but the toffee one was okay. If I'm talking Audi beers. Locked down again for 3 weeks. Bloody hell. All on when this is over and we get back to the normality. Galahad was the Foster's rip-off. Yeah. I've still got the Corona rip-off to review. Carista. It's on the floor somewhere. So, gotta say, it had a good nose, to be fair. It was okay tasting. Okay. You know, it's cheap, it's cheerful. For the price, you can't really moan for the price. You know, £1.20 or whatever it is. You know, you're not paying 4 or 5 quid for a can of craft. So, yeah. For me, it's a nice effort. Crystal Swift? No, I didn't. No, I was too pissed last night. I was steaming. And got close to a red card off the wife, as you do. You know, these red cards, oh dear. In fact, funnily enough, she was on about giving me the red board, never mind the red card. So that tells you how much I wound her up last night. Apparently I was snoring like a twat, so she said. Yeah, you can't win them all, can you? You know. Hey. You know, you can't go to the pub, so you sit at home. Yeah, she... And yeah, I talked to her, and 2 minutes after I talked to her, she's fine again. But she was steaming. Not in that way. Yeah. I think she worries I'm going to go for a wee in the wrong place, or, you know, as we all do. We've all done it once in our lives. Maybe a few times. You never know in these things. Better not say too much. Anyway, out of 5 for this, it was okay, but just nothing special in my opinion. I would give this probably about a 3 point. No, the dog takes the wife's slippers. She buys new slippers and the dog's got hold of them. Ooh. Wardrobe. Oh yeah, it's on the shelf behind me, isn't it? Yeah. That's hilarious, isn't it? Yeah. Out of 5, a good 3.7 out of 5. Yeah. Be interesting to see if they update this. You know, I like the range though. I think it's good to have a range, but please own bargains. We as beer fans want to see the brewery's name on the bottom. You know, it's a sign of respect. I know it's contract brewed for them, but it's, you know, for a sign of respect, put the name of the brewery on the bottom. Audi don't do it either, and for me, it should be on the bottom. Right, that's it for this review. Back with another review in 2 minutes. Thank you all for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing, and yeah, another review. Yes, something stronger hopefully. Back in 2 minutes. Won't take me long. I ain't got a clue what I'm drinking though.